You're listening to the 94.9 HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday, September 10th. It's 6:10, and it's coming back. The 30K workday payday. You could win a 3 followed by 4 zeros. That's $30,000.
Is it, I'm like, how many zeros is that? 3.
It all
One,
kicks
2,
off
3,
next
4.
week.
Yeah, 4. He's right, people. 4 zeros. All right, yeah. So be listening to your codes and make sure you've got the app. That's key to running this, because then we'll send you alerts and hey, your code's coming up and all that kind of good stuff. So I got a text. This is so cute. This is so cute. I love my family. So I get a text from Aunt Barbara. That would be Uncle Nicky's lovely wife.
Right.
And she says to me at 9:12 yesterday morning, "Happy birthday to the greatest niece an aunt could ever have. Wishing you the best year possible. Love you."
Oops.
And I said, that is so sweet. A little early, but still appreciated. Heart. It's not until Thursday. Ha ha. And she says, "So sorry I had today marked as your birthday. Tell me what I missed."
About
nothing.
3 days.
Nothing. You haven't missed anything. It hasn't happened yet, Aunt Barb.
Well,
for sure there.
You get to be a certain age, or you get to be my age.
Yeah.
You don't exactly remember things properly.
And she's older than you.
Right,
So.
right, exactly.
God bless her. I love Aunt Barb and Uncle Nicky. They're a perfect couple. So yesterday when I got home, I did get my birthday present on time.
Yeah.
According to Aunt Barb's calendar.
Right, yeah.
It was in the mail. It was from a card from Uncle Nicky. It was I should have brought it. I'll bring it in tomorrow. A baby, like a toddler, like a small child, very small, like not talking yet.
Right.
Flipping the bird.
Hugh, at the age of...
it's just Uncle. I can just see Uncle Nicky at Walmart going through the cards and going,
Yep, there you go.
That's the one for my niece. That's the one I very much enjoy. That's the sentiment I want. And you open it up, and God love him, he still sends cash. They're the green coupons, he calls them. Hey, kiddo, here you go. Happy birthday. Green coupons for you. Go use them immediately.
I'm telling you, it's after all these years now, I finally see where you get a little bit of it.
Lori and Jeff.
Open your eyes, just look around and you'll discover
The 94.9 HOM Morning Show. 5 calls says it all with Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
5 calls says it all. Based on what I did Friday, I helped a couple elope. The bride happened to be Brittany, formerly of the Q Morning Show with Lori, Jeff, and Brittany. She came to town, eloped. Eloping just seemed to be the ideal thing. She still made it nice. She had a beautiful dress. You can see pictures up on the 94.9 HOM app and website. Have you eloped? Or do you know anybody who eloped?
It seems very old-fashioned.
Thank you. It seemed...
Because your parents didn't want you to get married, so you eloped.
Right. That I think is an old way of thinking about it. Now I think it could
You just don't invite anybody.
It could be trending. or you have a party after.
Yeah.
800-228-1949. 5 calls says it all. Have you eloped, or do you know somebody who eloped?
5 calls. Have you ever or did you ever elope?
Yes, I did. 8 years later, we're still married.
Hey, that's awesome. And why did you elope? Money or just timing or what?
Parents.
Or parents. Yeah, parents.
There's
parents.
the old traditional way.
Good for you. Good for you.
5 calls. Have you eloped?
So what is the actual definition of eloping? Not having an actual wedding?
If you get married, that's a wedding. So eloping is like doing it on the sly. Like for this wedding that I officiated, there was me, the bride, the groom, a witness, and a photographer. And there were no plans. There was no preset venue. There's no rehearsal. There's not. They just kind of did it.
It's over in 10 minutes.
Okay, so that's what we did. We suddenly decided we wanted to get married. We got a notary, and then we pulled 2 witnesses from the bar.
Yep. That is total eloping.
Serious eloping.
Eloping followed by a lot of drinking.
We told our family after.
And what was their reaction? Were they like, what?
They weren't super happy. happy, but
That's fine.
Hey, they didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. Just remind them of that.
Exactly. No one paid for anything.
Congratulations. Good for you. Wow, this could be a clean
Thank you very much.
clean sweep of eloping. 800-228-1949. Have you eloped? We'll even accept I haven't, but I was the witness to an eloption.
5 calls.
Hi.
Have you ever eloped?
Yes, I did.
You did. It's a clean sweep. Wow. When did you elope and why?
I eloped in 2011 in the country of Bahrain. My husband and I were military, and we've been married ever since. The only thing is we had 10 people there because you can only have male witnesses sign your marriage certificate, and it cost us $27.
Wow.
Now that's a wedding.
I paid for my wedding.
I'm having second thoughts about this country.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Well, it was a clean sweep that everyone in Maine eloped.
The 94.9 HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. You're listening to the 94.9 HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. And now it's your daily distractions.
Being brought to you by the Bill Dodge Auto Group. When you shop for your next vehicle at Bill Dodge, you're investing in Maine communities. Every year, Bill Dodge Auto Group contributes over $250,000 in Maine charities and fundraisers. Thank you for the can van. Big inventory that gives back. That's the Bill Dodge difference. A new study shows that pizza left out for how long before you shouldn't eat it? Because I think we've all been there. Or we stare at a box of pizza at work. It's been there overnight, and you're like, can I have a piece of that?
I'll go 6 hours.
6 hours is exactly still relatively safe for eating. The pizza tested sitting out for over 12 hours found a significant amount of mold taking over the food in 12 hours.
Check out the big brain on Jeff.
Check out the lucky brain on Jeff. Let's be honest with this, okay? Let's not get too great over here. All right, listen. It is National TV Dinner Day, and Jerry Seinfeld had a great take about TV dinners.
Little taste of prison right there in your own home. Every box of Swanson says hungry man on the box. I imagine they had a marketing meeting. They went, all right, we're not going to do anything about the quality. We're agreed upon that. So, which segment of the public should we target?
Oh, my God. It goes on and on. I loved TV dinners. The old metal tray, aluminum foil covered TV dinners. My favorite was
in the oven, not the microwave.
Oh God, you couldn't put it was metal.
Yeah.
I loved my two favorites were Salisbury steak but I didn't like the Salisbury steak as much as the fried chicken because the fried chicken came with mashed potatoes and that chocolate cake. Of course, there was and corn.
Were they really mashed potatoes though?
No, I don't know. It doesn't. It wasn't really.
I feel like it's instant potato.
I don't even know if it. No, that's just it because it was like a taste of this isn't real. So this is from an 80s retro Instagram account. It's a quick TV commercial for Johnson Boating that features a young couple out on a boat. Very wholesome at first, but then they hit you with their slogan.
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
Wait a minute, did I hear that right?
Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
Yep, I did. Okay, that's enough of that.
Your girl and your Johnson.
Best marketing campaign ever.
Apparently in the 80s.
They're selling a lot of boats.
Apparently in the 80s, you didn't call that the Johnson. Oh, here's a fascinating new study that says that just under half of women say that aging causes them stress. Duh. On top of that, women really start to notice aging skin around the age of 40. Again, I give to you, duh. Hey, great news about Kate Middleton. She posted an update on her cancer battle, saying that she's done with chemo and focused on, quote, doing what I can to stay cancer-free.
Nice.
She also hopes to resume public appearances in the coming months. Oh, I'm sure she's getting pressured to do that. You haven't been out much. I've had cancer. I know, but still, you could wave to the people. let's see here. Moving on.
And next.
A guy went viral, this is hysterical, for making a video about how the spices cinnamon and cumin should not be in the same colored jars because they have too many letters in common, and he accidentally made fajita spiced oatmeal.
You know what? I'd try it.
I'd try it. Heck, why not?
The 94.9 HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. You're listening to Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
News Center Maine's Lee Goldberg. Good morning, Lee.
Good morning, favorite people. Happy football opening weekend.
And the Patriots even won.
We're undefeated, Lee.
We have not lost a game this entire season.
That's amazing. We're so good. Before we went on the air, you asked me how the wedding went. The wedding went great. I officiated Brittany, who used to be on this morning show. Well, not this morning show, but Q97.9. She eloped on Friday, and I was the officiant of that eloption.
Super exciting.
I was so nervous, and she was so chill.
The week before, I officiated a wedding.
What?
Which I have never done before.
What?
And I did it for Kevin Deneen's daughter, Hannah, who used to work with us, and her husband, Josh, and they got married up in Woolwich. I was so nervous. I've been nervous in 33 years since my first day on TV. That made me nervous. I'm like, oh my God, my heart was pounding as they walked down the aisle.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
I do not want to screw this up.
Right.
But anyway, there were a lot of guests from the wedding from their life in Ontario and their life in the NHL and their life in Hartford and all the places they've been. There were people from all over, not just from Maine. So after the ceremony at the reception, people, oh, hey, Lee, great job, people that I knew. Other people said, hey, Minister, you did a great job.
Hey, Minister Goldberg.
And I'm like, I don't know where you're from. And I'm not trying to profile people, but I can't imagine there's a whole bunch of Minister Goldbergs out there.
No, I don't think so.
Pastor Goldberg, would you like to do the sermon?
You don't see a lot of Rabbi O'Callahan.
Nope. I like the way you pull an O'Callahan.
Good to know I'm in good company. That yes, officiants get a little nervous.
Super nervous, but it was great and it went well and everybody's happy. And most nerve-wracking thing for me was to when I said, okay, now you can kiss the bride. So all the pictures of their first kiss doesn't have me in the background.
Thank you. Me too. I was like, oh my God, I got it.
Running.
There's a picture. I did not put it up online, but there's a picture of me, like with my mouth open, like, oh no, saying that as I'm racing out of so that the first kiss, I'm not in it.
20 years from now, they're showing their kids the pictures, like, who's that? You're like, I don't even remember who that was. What was her name again?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Mr. Lee Goldberg from News Center Maine.
Minister, excuse me.
I'm sorry. Pastor Goldberg, we'll talk to you next week.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Lori and Jeff.
Open your eyes, just look around and you'll discover
The 94.9 HOM Morning Show. Lori and Jeff, the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
So I asked Michelle, my girlfriend, to join us on the show because we had a little argument, would you say, Michelle? What's the best way to phrase that?
Yeah, I'd say it was an argument.
Okay.
All right. I love me an argument. I'll be Judge Judy.
Okay. So why don't you start off? You can be the
Plaintiff.
I'll be the defendant. And you tell us what you...
Can I bribe? Do you accept bribes?
No.
I do.
So tell me what our issue was. Or tell everybody that.
I feel that for quite some time, the washer has not been getting the clothes wet.
Wet?
And when like sometimes there's dry spots on them when it's finished, or they're so damp. It's. Let's put it. I've done a lot of washes over the years, and I've never felt them this dry.
When you take them out of
when
the
cycle
washer.
is completed.
Of this particular washer.
Yes, but it's not always been this way with this particular washer.
Okay, so Michelle, as Judge Judy, have you ever opened up the lid while it's washing to see that the entire basin is filled with water?
It's a front loader.
It's a front load.
So let's hope that's a no. All right, have you watched it? Is there a window where you can watch it?
There is a window.
I mean, not for any long period of time. I get bored.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sit down, grab a book.
Spinning.
Grab a book and see if that fills up with water. And if it does, basically your washer is amazing and it spins really well. And sometimes when your washer spins really well, I don't think there would be any dry spots, but your clothes will not be drippy wet at all.
I'd like you to meet my lawyer, Lori, who's defending me.
Yeah, I don't going well at all.
Okay, but you've said it hasn't always been like this.
Correct. It was not like that before we moved to this house.
I think it
in that house for years.
Yeah, I think it has always been because
I know. Well, we purchased it when we lived in Portland.
Yeah. So the washer we have is designed to use little water, just enough of what it needs to be able to wash the clothes.
Excuse me. Did you not hear me when I said it wasn't like this when we first purchased it?
I seem to remember it was like this when we first purchased it.
No, sorry, let the lady speak.
How many loads of laundry have you done, really?
Yeah, no kidding.
I do mine.
Okay.
I do it once a week.
But you don't.
I do the towels. I do all of the other stuff.
No. You throw the towels down the stairs in the basement for me to go put them in.
No, listen. Before you two go into divorce proceedings, can I just?
We're not married.
Whatever you do when you're not married. Let me ask you this. First of all, I could come to work bald and Jeff wouldn't notice.
True.
So I don't trust Jeff's take on anything because he just doesn't care. Now, I think that since you do a laundry and you care, I think that you would be very sharp to notice some differences in the way your washer is washing clothes. However, if there's actual dry spots on your clothes, I would literally take a half an hour, grab a book, grab Candy Crush, and I'd watch your washer. If it fills with water, you're insane. If it doesn't fill with water, you are brilliant.
I have a couple of things to add to this.
Oh, of course. Please do.
So this is a perfect example of Jeffrey and how he deals with things. We had a situation within the last month where we had issues with the septic.
Oh, you're going to bring that up, are you?
Yeah. Well, I told you. Jeff said, let's just wait it out. And I said, well, if we wait until Friday, we're not going to be able to get someone in here until Monday. And he was like, no, I think it's just X, Y, and Z. And I was like, nope, I think we have an issue. Well, guess what? Friday night, Jeffrey takes a shower and we have more flooding in the basement, whatever. And I was right.
It's fixed now.
It's fixed now. Oh my God! Yeah, that is. I'm Team Michelle on that one, big time.
No, okay, that one I will give you. But the washer's doing its job properly. If you ask me,
I don't know if it is, Jeff. I am
I
going.
Know you don't.
But,
you don't have any.
But you have to. You either hire me to come over there and watch it, which I will gladly do, or you watch it. You got to watch it through the wash cycle. And then if it's really, if you see...
I'll set up a chair for you.
If you see lots of water in there, then it's just spinning really, really well.
Did some research.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Apparently, the washing machine has filters.
Yeah.
Oh.
And?
That you need to clean. We've never cleaned washing machine filters.
There's a thing. There's at the bottom. I've done it. There's a little door.
On the washing machine?
Yes.
Washing machine, not the dryer, Jeffrey.
Right, I understand. I know which is which.
One's wet, one's dry.
Granted, they do look alike, but...
All right, well, why don't you...
There's a filter inside the water hose?
That I didn't know.
Okay, that sounds like. Please don't try to change that.
Yeah, no.
Please, yeah, please don't.
Oh, trust me, when he touched the I think it was the water valve, I was a little nervous.
What? It's like an on-off switch.
Nervous.
It's like an on and off switch. Honestly,
it doesn't matter.
You two,
I think we're done.
Are meant for each other. Honestly,
this whole proceeding, we gain nothing.
No. If you think this is over, you are so wrong. We are following up with you in 1 week, Michelle. 1 week. Mark it on your calendar.
After you sit and watch your laundry.
I need to know a report.
I think I'm busy. I have a meeting.
right, Michelle, Jeff's girlfriend. We shall see if there's another argument about the dryer and washer.
I may sit there and watch it when I get home.
Yes, please take a video. Put a video up on our Facebook page.
Just have to pay me.
Maybe.
Right.
Well, we'll settle up judgment later. Okay. All right. This is Judge Judy.
Yep.
Case closed.
Bye, Michelle.
Lori and Jeff. The 94.9 HOM Morning Show. You're listening to Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show. And it's time for today's Don't Judge.
Oh, it's a good one. This is a good produce some fighting. What's a pet peeve you have with your partner? Something that they do that just drives you nuts. It's all being brought to you by A Best Window, manufactured in Maine by Maine craftsmen to handle Maine's unique weather. Okay, you know how Matt from Phillips and his wife Sandy are always talking back and forth they always comment on Don't Judge. Mm-hmm. And often they start talking to themselves. Well, not today. They actually are separate, but equal. Oh, no, that's not her. Sorry.
Forget everything Lori just said.
Sorry, Matt. I just put you as the husband to somebody else. All right. So Matt out of Phillips does say, I guess if I had to label it, the way she puts all of our financials on her shoulders instead of waiting and listing out the budget. We get paid on different days, so when it's time to pay out the bills, I never know what to do for my responsibility. It causes argument-like discussions. So I love that. She's just being so responsible. It's driving him crazy.
See, Michelle and I have, you pay this, I pay that, and boom,
never the two shall meet.
Right.
All right. So Brandolyn, by the way, who also is trying to win the Face of Horror. You can find all the details to vote for her at the 94.9 HOM app and at 949HOM.com. She says, when my husband falls asleep before me and I come into the room and he leaves his dishes from dinner on my side of the bed.
What? Is he eating in bed? Is he eating dinner in bed? I won't even do that.
And that's saying an awful lot. What is the pet peeve you have of your partner? That is our Don't Judge today. Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or on the 94.9 HOM app, or call us up at 800-228-1949. That's 800-228-1949. Laura says on Facebook, only wash the dishes he needs instead of everything in the sink.
Been there, done that. I just need a fork.
He brushes his teeth in the shower. Normally, I wouldn't care, but when cleaning the shower, I have to scrub the dried toothpaste spit off the wall.
I can't imagine doing that in the first place.
Walls of the tub, because, of course, he can't aim. Yeah, it's a pet peeve. Ginger says he thinks he's always right. And doesn't he know you're always right, Ginger? For God's sakes, it's in the handbook.
Everybody's right.
That's
what causes arguments.
No, not everybody's right. The wife is always right. All right, so what is it? What is your pet peeve of your partner? Let us know. It's Don't Judge today. Let us know on the 94.9 HOM app on our Facebook page, or we'd love to chat with you and hear the anger seething through the phone. 800-228-1949. Don't judge.
Wake up. Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
It's the best. The best.
5 calls says it all with Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
In the shower, do you this is a triple choice. Do you use bar soap, liquid soap, or both?
Both.
I use I don't know if I should be sharing this, but
I don't know that I want to hear it.
I use the bar soap for scrubbing. Like, I don't use a washcloth.
Okay.
I take the bar soap and I put it directly onto my skin.
Yep.
Scrub.
So I use the, what is it, body gel or whatever they call it.
Liquid soap.
Yeah. Use that for the body, and then use the bar of soap and a washcloth for my face.
Is your face not part of your body? Say, I do not use the bar of soap on my face.
I think of the body as below the neck.
I see. Okay. 5 calls says it all.
Everything you do on the head is different.
We want to know what you're doing in the shower with your soap. Is it bar soap, liquid soap, or both? 800-228-1949.
5 calls. Bar soap, liquid soap, or both?
Bar soap.
Bar soap. Oh, like lava, right? Get scrubbing.
Yep. A nice natural scented soap. Like the lemons or the oranges or...
Okay, so you're a citrus...
The produce department.
You're a citrus gal. I love it. Thank you, my little bar soap user.
5 calls. Bar soap, liquid soap, or both? Oh, you broke up. Say that again?
Both. Okay. All right. Excellent.
Thank you very much. I'm confused. Where are we at now?
We're just 1 bar, no liquids.
Gotcha.
1 both.
Okay. 5 calls. Bar soap,
liquid soap,
or both?
Okay. Holy Hannah, get it together.
I know. I'm not used to these 3 choices.
Okay, it's definitely liquid. Like, I don't want somebody else's bar soap to go near my scrubbing areas, so I'm definitely going to stick with liquid because I know it's soap and it's supposed to be clean, but yuck.
Yeah, I totally agree. And if get your own damn bar.
No.
Okay, bar.
Yeah, get your own bar, get your own soap,
All right,
get your own squeezy soap, I don't care.
We've got a triple tie
Thank you,
here.
Nikki.
Thank you, Caffeinated Nikki, who is definitely caffeinated up. There is no, it's 1, 1, and 1.
Okay.
We're nowhere near yet.
Okay. Damn 3 choices. High 5 calls. Bar soap, liquid soap, or both?
Bar soap with a face cloth, and I use goat's milk soap.
And you use what kind of soap?
Goat's milk.
Oh, wow.
The mint one.
Oh.
The mint one just makes you feel all yay.
I gotta try some mint.
Makes you feel all yay.
Goat soap to make me feel yay.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt.
You know what that is?
It makes me feel all yay.
But thank you. That call made me feel yay. All right, here we go. Now, give me because a bar soap could win.
Makes you feel all yay. 5 calls. Bar soap, liquid soap, or both?
Body wash.
That's liquid soap. All right.
That's liquid soap.
Okay, we are at a tie for bar, liquids, and both is in the back burner.
5 calls. Bar soap, liquid soap, or both?
Liquid.
Liquid
the bar soap, it leaves a slimy. If you have a bar soap, it gets slimy after a while.
It gets what after
slimy.
a while? Oh, slimy.
Slimy.
Ooh.
Yes.
Got you sitting there.
Not if it was that yummy mint goat soap.
True.
All right. Liquid soap in the shower. That's what Mainers are using because 5 calls said it all.
Lori and Jeff, the 94.9 HOM Morning Show. You're listening to Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
Okay, we have Michelle, Jeff's girlfriend, back on the line with us this morning. Good morning.
Can't get rid of her.
Good morning.
Twice?
Hey.
I know. I enjoy it. I actually requested you to be back on the show because when we spoke to you about an hour ago, you were having issues with the washer because you don't think that it's actually doing its job. And when you take clothes out, you've noticed like some dry spots. And I said, oh, you just have to watch the washer. And then if it fills with water, you're an idiot. Well, I'm the idiot, it comes out to be, because we have had so many options for you to fix. And apparently, you're not crazy. So first,
Thank you.
Yeah, well, whatever. First, let's go with what Tara said on the app. It says, if your washing machine is leaving dry spots on the clothing, there is an issue with your washer. It can be anything from the soap dispenser not working properly, the fabric softener dispenser not working properly, the filter in the water hose, which you mentioned, clogged, or worn belts. If you Google front load washing machines leaving dry spots on laundry, you'll find that there's a long list of what it could be. Fortunately for us, it was our soap dispenser was clogged with liquid soap that had dried up. So we just washed it and it fixed the problem. So,
well, we know it's not that.
Okay.
Correct.
Because
all right.
we use the Tide Pods.
Fine. Then
Yes.
Kate sent me a text. If she has a front load washer and she's using quick wash, it is possible that all of her clothes are not getting wet if the washer is too full.
Michelle doesn't do anything quickly.
Well, but Lily does. So I wonder if it could be on that setting and I don't realize it, or do you have to
automatically? Does it change every time you set it?
Lily, by the
I don't know.
way, your daughter. So
I have no
sorry.
idea about that. And then, lastly, Preposition Joyce chimed in on the app.
We have nicknames for everybody.
And when he says we, he means me. Let's see here. Watching. Okay, this is where I got slammed. Watching the machine will likely not tell them much. I think it's either they don't have the water level high enough to the right setting, or they're putting too many clothes in for them to all get fully wet. The water level is my first guess, though. Do you?
That's what I think.
Okay, so why don't you try this, Michelle? Why don't you crank the water level?
How do I do that?
And then
I don't know how to do it either. I just set it for normal wash and we're done.
Oh, it doesn't. See, okay. Can I just share something about my washing machine? You push it and you go, and then you pull it out.
You
and
know,
it
like
starts.
you did in the 70s?
Right.
I don't know what you just did, but that was not helpful.
But my washer has washer levels. Little load, medium load, big load. So
Yeah,
look.
I'm going to investigate.
Investigate. You got to have options, because what if you only want to wash a couple of things because it's an emergency?
Oh, I think it was on. Okay. All right.
All right. So
I think I know where that is. Yes.
Okay, so crank your water level and see if that solves your problem, and I'll send you the bill.
No, whomever just gave you that.
Yeah,
advice.
whatever. Okay, right. Yeah, fine. Fine, Preposition Joyce. Fine.
As long as I'm not paying for it.
split
Either way, I'm right in the whole situation, it sounds.
Oh, for God's sake.
Either way, I think you're right in the whole situation. I don't think you're crazy, and I apologize for making you go down that crazy aisle, because I was going to make you watch your washer.
The game that everybody loves to play.
Everybody, watch your washer. All right, Michelle, thank you very much for letting us air your dirty laundry.
If you want to test it, I got a full thing of laundry if you want to do it.
No.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Worth a shot.
No.
Locks are changed.
Okay, bye-bye.
You're listening to the 94.9 HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. Lori and Jeff, the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
This is hysterical. So there's an artist in Portland. His name is Kyle Randall. And when the pandemic hit, he lost his job. So he became an unemployed artist in Portland. So he decided to do a subscription for postcards. He would mail you a postcard of like a replica of art in a postcard form, a monthly. And you could sign up for like 1 month or as long. And I do this. I signed up because I thought that was really cool. And I love his art. It's all about, he just goes to different places in Portland and draws it. And it's I love it.
Yeah.
So I love it so much, and I have all these postcards, and a friend of mine was looking at it and was like, "Whoa, I really love this too." So I wanted to get them a subscription for like a birthday present, because it's pretty cheap for a yearly subscription. Every month you get this really cool little piece of art. Well, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I just could not figure out how to give a gift subscription. So I tried to like send a message to the artist Kyle, and I on Instagram. I'm an idiot when it comes to online stuff like that. So I wrote to him on the address, on the return address that my postcards come in. I wrote to him an actual letter, and that SOB wrote me back an actual handwritten letter.
Wow.
And I thought, oh my God, this is fantastic. It is the first handwritten letter I have gotten in the mail in a year. I couldn't even tell you the last time. So of course, I wrote back to him. So now I'm an accidental pen pal with an artist in Portland.
Accidental pen pal.
That is
sounds like a TV show.
That's a Hallmark movie, man. Accidental pen pal.
Lori and Jeff.
Open your eyes, just look around and you'll discover
The 94.9 HOM Morning Show. You're listening to Lori and Jeff on the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
Okay, there's a conversation going on online where people are talking about the words that, quote, visibly look the most beautiful. So I know that's kind of a weird thing. Words, just the word, if you spelled it out, you think it's aesthetically pleasing. Okay, the word. Here are some of them. Bed. Because the word bed looks like a bed. even if it's capitalized.
Okay.
Ohio, because it looks like a tractor. Wait for it. The favorite one, boob, because it's so round and curvy. And someone noted that the capital B looks like the top view of the chest, the double O is the front view, and the lowercase b is the side view. Side boob.
Kids don't do drugs.
The 94.9 HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. Lori and Jeff, the 94.9 HOM Morning Show.
What did we learn today, Lori Vornis?
We learned that everybody in the shower uses liquid soap, although it was a close triple choice. 5 calls says it all.
And boy, that messes with my head.
Bar couples in both. Yeah.
It's like we
noticed.
2 every time, and all of a sudden we're throwing a third in there. I don't know what to do.
Just an extra check mark. But liquid soap won out. We also learned that your girlfriend, Michelle, might be nuts. But she might also be right. So she's going to go home and try a couple of different things for the washer because she doesn't think it's working properly, and you think she's not working properly.
Right.
You think the washer's fine. So we'll see. We'll see if all the listener, because my suggestion was to watch the washer.
Just sit there and watch it, yeah. Is there water in there?
Yeah. It's fine. So that is not the right answer, apparently. So and I was let known by several listeners. So she's got a couple of options to try to see if she can kind of tweak that little washer to wash her.
There's like 40 different options.
Okay, but hey.
She's going to try them all, probably.
Hopefully better than buying a new washer.
Lori and Jeff. The 94.9 HOM Morning Show.